Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Elena Michaels, and I'm going to do a card reading and a guided meditation for you. This one may not be as long as the usual ones. I've been very jammed time-wise this last week, and let's just see what happens. I don't know if I'm going to talk first or just pull the cards, but we'll see what happens. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me, and please do subscribe below if you're watching this on the YouTube channel. The more subscribers we get, the longer we can stay on. So I really appreciate it if you were to subscribe, and that would mean a lot to me. I get so many wonderful notes from you guys privately, and it's just so wonderful. I really, really appreciate it. And you're all so precious to me, and you send me these private notes because you don't want people to know what's going on with you, to write them in the description and the comment section on YouTube. But the thing about this is anything that you are having insight about it that you are going through, trust me, someone else is going through it too. And you will find that someone will say, oh my God, that happened for me too, or that card meant this for me too. So I invite you to share because we're all in this together. And so we're gonna get started, okay? All right, the first thing I'm gonna do, and for those of you who haven't been here before, I do go into a thing called releasing. And that means that my eyes start to water, I might cough, my throat gets dry, it's already happening, I feel it. And my nose will run, I'll start coughing or clearing my throat or yawning. I yawn a lot too. It's not because I'm bored, it's not because I'm tired. It's because I'm releasing the energy of the day so I can better channel to give you the information that may be important to you. Which brings me to the next point, which I'm gonna have a sip of water before I go there because my throat's already dry. So, I highly suggest that you think about a question, a situation, something that you want clarity on. It doesn't have to be a yes or a no. It could just be, tell me what's going on in my life, or what's going on with my job, or what's going on with my spouse, or my child, or my best friend, or my parents, or whatever it is. Think about something specific. So when the cards come up, you can look at them and see how they resonate for you. Because the way it works with the cards is the cards are energetic tools. And what they'll do is they'll tap into your subconscious mind to allow you to get the answers that you need that are already there that you can't get to now because you're head tripping too much. So I hope this makes sense to you. The other thing too is if you look at the card reading and watch the card reading first, then it will start to take you even deeper when you go into the guided meditation. And if your answers don't come right away, they will come. They will come maybe in a dream, or they'll come tomorrow morning, or they'll come 3 days from now when you listen to this again, or they'll come when you're driving your car somewhere and you start thinking, oh yeah, it'll just pop into your head. The answers will pop into your head. The guidance is there. It's inside, but we can't get to it because we're head tripping a million miles a minute. So if we get out of our own way, we can get the answers because they're there for us from the highest realms, okay? All right. Let's pull a guard card first. Here's my little guard card deck, and let's see what's in here. All right, I'm gonna shuffle this. These are a lot of different colors, and I'm just gonna do a quick shuffle. Here's a green one right on top. Let's check this one out. I'm gonna put these guys back in here. This has, I must say, been a very intense time since the last full moon for so many people. I mean, there's fires in Hawaii, there's all kinds of stuff going on environmentally, there's all kinds of things going on with the people that consult with me privately. It's just, there's a lot happening right now. Illnesses, family members going through things, a lot is going on, and it takes a lot of energy to deal with it all. So it's really important that you stay really, really clear. And this is one way to stay clear, is to listen to these videos, because what they do is they help you dump the junk. The junk is your monkey mind in your head that is stopping you from getting the answers and the guidance and the direction that allows you to know where to go, what to do, what to say, and to whom. And who to see also, by the way. Okay. All right, let's see what this card says. Create value for yourself. Okay, I'm gonna talk about that for a minute. And then the back of it says, my creativity gushes forth like a bubbling geyser within me. Okay, well, they're backwards to me, but when you see them, they'll be right side out. I wanna focus on this. Create value for yourself. Let me talk about that for a minute. Now see, I said I wasn't gonna start talking, but you never know. stuff just hits me and I start talking when it's appropriate. Create value for yourself. If you do not value yourself and have integrity and have self-confidence in your beliefs and who you are as a person, no one is going to value you. And if you are in a relationship or in a situation, a work environment, whatever, a creative situation, and someone doesn't value you, they talk down to you, they are disrespectful to you, they blame you, they don't take responsibility for their own behavior, get out of that relationship, get out of that situation, or exit gracefully. Because if they're not valuing you, they don't value themselves. So on the outside, they may look like they're, quite on top of it. But if they're being disrespectful to you, right, Luna? If they're being disrespectful to you and they're not valuing you as a person, get out of it. Because underneath that bravado of the person that seems so confident is someone who is seriously emotionally injured. And that's their work to do, not yours. It's not your work to do, it's their work to do. It's not your work to educate them, teach them, train them. It's their work to do. But I'm talking about you. Create value for yourself. You are a valuable, beautiful, unique, incredible, creative, awesome human being. Remember that, regardless of your childhood trauma, regardless of who told you you were worthless, regardless of who treated you badly. Get it back. Remember how much value you actually have. And look around in your environment and see who's talking to you in a certain way. I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday, and my friend was telling me about something that someone was saying to her, and she thought it was so very funny. And she told me what it was, and I thought it was so very disrespectful, completely disrespectful to her as a woman. And she said, oh, well, it's just funny. I said, it's not funny. It's disrespectful. It's abusive, and I don't think it's funny. People will push you. They will see how far they can go with you. Don't let anyone devalue you. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. You are a creative being. You are a child of God. You are a child of the highest, as they are too. They are too. But whatever's going on with them and how they devalue you, that's not about you not being valuable. That's about them projecting on you their own belief in themselves, their own lack of value of themselves. Okay? So very important, very important. This happens all the time in the workplace, social relationships, family relationships, also family relationships, big time. That's where a lot of people learn that they're basically worthless, is in their family situation, because they were talked down to, they were disrespected, they weren't listened to, they were told that they were stupid, unattractive, whatever it was. But the thing is, people learn that, you learn that in your family of origin, and then if it's too painful to believe it, you create a false persona that you're like totally happening, and then you project that on other people and put them down constantly. Look at how people treat food servers. Look at how people treat people who they'll never see again, who are really not going to be in their life, or people at the supermarket, in the line at the supermarket. Look how people treat other people. And it's so very telling. Of course, I'm a study of human behavior, so I find this whole thing very fascinating. But you might too. All right, so that's the God card. Create value for yourself. Bingo, very important. All right, let's go into the tarot deck right now. See, I said I wasn't going to talk about anything, but you know what? The cards trigger me. Something comes up and it just comes into my head and I just have to say it. Okay, let's see what's going on here. All right, we're going to the regular tarot deck right now, and we're going to shuffle these guys. We are divinely protected by beautiful healing white light, which protects us from all negative projections and all negativity from anyone, anywhere, at any time. Okay, we ask that these cards guide us to get the answers that we need to have in the direction that we need to have from our own subconscious mind. So the answers are there. I'm telling you, they're there. They're not outside of you. Some people say, oh, I'm going to ask this one. I'm going to ask that one. I'm going to ask, go to this person, go to that person, see what they think I should do. What you should do is in your own mind. And if you don't know what to do, stay still. Stay still till the answer comes. Keep going within, okay? Keep listening. Oh, that card came up, so I'm going to have to, let's see what it is. Okay. It popped up. I got to deal with it. Okay. And if just go within, listen to these things, these videos that I do or other things that you listen to or watch. These take you into a parasympathetic state where you close a lot of those windows that are open on your computer when you can't really do your work. You know, there's too many windows open. What I do here is designed to close those windows so that you can see clearly the work you have to do and there's not a lot of distraction. So that's the purpose of this. That's what these are doing here. And some of you know that and many of you are watching who used to be in my live group before COVID, but I've kind of gotten very comfortable just doing it in my living room with my cat. I don't have to schlep my bowls all over the place and all of my singing bowls and all of my paraphernalia. I can just set it up here and do it. Okay, I'm gonna choose another card here. That one came out. You're gonna see why it's important in a minute. Let's see what this one is. Oh boy, okay. And this one. Okay, all right, this is a person actually. No, it's not, it's a justice card, which actually can be a person. I thought it was a king for a second there. Okay, let's see. That's what happens when you don't wear your glasses. You can't see clearly, right? So that's what these videos are designed to do. Clear the film off your glasses so you can see what the heck's going on in your life. It's a metaphor. All right. Someone once called me the queen of metaphors. I do like them because they are able to help you understand the situation. Speaking of situations, look at this one. This is about the higher part of you overpowering the lower part that is out of control. See that? This is exactly what I was talking about. Exactly what I was talking about when I first started talking. You can't make this stuff up. It all ties together. So here she is, and she is controlling the lower part of herself that is more impulsive, that is not thoughtful, and she's wearing white. So she's coming from the highest place. And she's also got the lemniscate above her, which is the symbol of infinity. And this is a major arcana card. The major arcana cards are incredibly powerful. This is the strength card, the number 8. And as you see, a lemniscate is a sideways 8. See? It looks like an 8. But it's sideways, so it's a lemniscate, means infinity. So for all time, our task is to come from the highest and control the lower part of ourselves. It is the impulsive, animalistic part of us that speaks too quickly, you know, doesn't really think about what's going on in the situation. We all have that in us. Our job is to refine it and take more control over it. So we come from the highest, okay? She's also wearing the rose wreaths, which are the flowers of the magician, which means you have the power to create how you want your life to be. You also have the power to create how people treat you by how you handle yourself. Back to this. If you don't create value for yourself and you allow people to talk to you in a negative way, talk to you like I was mentioning that I was saying that my friend had that situation, and I said, that's not funny, that's abusive. And I'm not overreactive about that, but when someone makes fun of you or tears you down and thinks it's funny, it's not funny, okay? It's hurtful and it's dismissive and it's disrespectful, and it's more about them being deficient and projecting their deficiencies onto you. So, next card, 2 of Swords. And this completely ties into what I first started talking about from the God card, right there. It's right in front of you. You know, it's like, bang, do you get it yet? It's like the universe is hitting you over the head with 2x4s every time we do this. Another card, this one just came up again, okay? This card is, again, walking away from emotion, walking away from drama. Every time this card comes up, it means something a little different. Tonight, the message that I'm getting is that there's a moon out, okay? So there may be some secret things going on that you're not aware of, all right? This is a sword card. It's a 2 of Swords. It means cut through the crap, cut through it. Now, this person also is wearing white, and this person is sitting on a bench with the back to the emotion. The emotion is also, there's a big sea of drama there. Big sea of drama, okay? Cut through that drama, turn your back on that drama, get up off the chair, move forward, take the blindfold off and get moving, okay? Don't sit there with all that drama weighing on your back. Get going, get away from it, okay? You can. It's like you don't even know that it's there. It's like it's almost like you're carrying a backpack with about 20 pounds of rocks and you don't know you're carrying it until you drop it. And then you go, oh my God, I am so free. I feel so much lighter, right? You'll see what I mean. All right, the next one, this is another major arcana card. This is the Justice card, okay? Now, this is an 11. 11 is always a gateway number, okay? And this is kind of like 1 and 1, okay, the 11. The gateway numbers are always numbers that allow you to kind of do a quick jump through a gateway into higher consciousness. Now, also, there's the Libra scales right here, 2 scales. This person is wearing red, which is rooted in the root chakra, very grounded, but also surrounded by purple, the higher chakra, and coming from the heart, which is the green cape coming over, and also holding a sword, all right? I mean, how many messages do you need to realize that whatever that situation is that you've been thinking about, that you want clarity on, cut through the crap. Turn your back on the drama and get up and walk away. Master the lower part of you. Standing back to creating value for yourself, okay? We're gonna go to some more cards here. I'm talking kind of fast because I'm kind of cramming this video in here because I've just been so incredibly busy lately, but I really wanted to do this for you. It felt really, really important that I do it for you. And so let's see what some of the other cards have to say, okay? First deck I pulled up is this one. So let's see what this is. Put my glasses aside here. Keeping an eye on the time here. Okay, we're gonna choose an Archangel card here. Well, we're not choosing anything actually. These are gonna be chosen for us, just like that one that fell out. That was an important message, very important message. All right, here we go. And by the way, because I'm doing this when I'm doing it, the YouTube highway has been very crowded lately. So this is probably not gonna go up on Wednesday night like they usually do. It's probably gonna be loaded. I don't know when it's gonna be loaded, but I'll let you know. I'll do a post on Facebook and say it's up now. Or, you know, on social media so you know it's up. Okay, let's get more clarification, explanation, validation, substantiation. A lot of the shins, right? All right. Okay, well, boy, this is claircognizance. Oh, I just love the way it all ties together. It just always blows, blows my mind. Truly blows my mind. There is so much clarity in these cards, and there's so much clarity in these readings. Several people have told me they have to listen to them a couple times because they hear different things, and they're information dense. These are very information dense videos. So you might have to listen again to think about what I'm saying. But if you do, you'll get it, I'm sure. I'm sure. All right, here we go. I'm gonna read to you about this card, all right? Claircognizance. Oh, I just love this. I mean, it's just so, everything is so connected. This is Archangel Uriel. Let me tell you about claircognizance. It's one of the clairs. There's clairaudience, claircognizance, clairsentience, and clairvoyance. They all mean something different. Claircognizance. Look at this beautiful card. Okay? This is Archangel Uriel. Look at that gorgeous rainbow. If you've seen a rainbow lately, pay attention to this card. All right? If you live in the mountains, pay attention to this card. We are in the mountain. There's mountains around us here in Santa Clarita, where I am, too. All right, here we go. Claircognizance. This is Archangel Uriel. Pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you. They are answered prayers and answers to your questions. Just like I was saying. You've prayed for answers and they've come to you in the form of repetitive thoughts telling you to take steps, walk away, get up and walk, steps to make healthy changes. Don't discount your thoughts or think they're just dreams or common knowledge. Your thoughts are tuned to high frequencies right now and are trustworthy inspirations. All great inventions, new businesses, and teachings stem from the same universal source of wisdom. And that wisdom is available to you, that you can only access once you get rid of your monkey mind, which the videos are designed to do for you. You don't have to do anything but listen. It's crazy. So easy. So many people say, oh, not so many people. Somebody was telling me recently that they're so busy they don't have time to listen for an hour. Well, if you're that busy, you need to listen to it for an hour and then another hour. Because they always say about meditations, if you're too busy to meditate, you need to meditate twice as long. Busy is an addiction and it's an illusion. Your thoughts are tuned to high frequencies right now and are trustworthy inspirations. All great inventions, new businesses, and teachings stem from the same universal source of wisdom. You're tapped into that divine wisdom right now, and it's important to notice and record your thoughts, then act upon them. And act upon them, they are answers to your prayers. Working with Archangel Uriel. His name means the light of God. He's known for his ability to enlighten our minds with divine inspiration. Anytime you need answers or insights, call upon Uriel. It's already happening. I'm starting to go into trance. I talk very fast at the beginning. You'll find out. And then I go slow. It just happens. My frequency starts to change. And yours does too when you listen. Uriel's name means the light of God. He's known for his ability to enlighten our minds with divine inspiration. Anytime you need answers or insights, call upon Uriel. U-R-I-E-L. He answers anyone who calls upon him. I just heard that phrase in your mind. You have a friend in me. I think it was a commercial for some product or something. You have a friend in me. Anyway, I just heard that in my head. You have a friend in me. So I think what Uriel is saying is you have a friend in me. So call upon your friend Uriel if you need answers to questions. That was pretty far out, how that just popped into my head like that. You have a friend in me. Pretty wild. Call upon Uriel. He answers anyone who calls upon him. You'll know that Uriel has answered when you have repetitive thoughts or ideas that are positive, loving, and helpful and give you direction. If you need facts in a hurry, such as during a test or an important meeting, Uriel will supply you with the information. Okay, school's starting again, so keep that in mind, everybody. After you ask him for help, the answer will pop into your mind. Trust the information that you get. When you are getting guidance, trust it. If you don't trust it, you're not going to get any more. That's the way it works. When you trust it and you get it, say thank you. It's like someone has given you a gift. Say thank you. You get the gift, you say thank you. You don't get the gift to go, that doesn't mean anything. I'm not that interested in that. That's so disrespectful. They're there to help us. Our benevolent helpers from the other side, both the ones who are our loved ones who have passed on and the archangels and the highest universal energy itself, whatever you want to call it, Buddha, Allah, God, Jesus, whatever. It's there available to help us, okay? But you have to be thankful for it and acknowledge it so you get more of it. All right, moving right along. Oh, I feel like I have to sneeze. Okay, now we're going to another deck here. I told you this is going to be a shorter meditation. I mean a shorter video, shorter session. Okay, here we go. More information, more substantiation, more validation, and more explanation. Shuffling one more time, cut the deck, okay, cut it again, and take the card on top. I will do that. I follow directions. Oh, wedding. This came up before too. This came up before too. All right, well, okay. A wedding means a lot of different things. Maybe you've been to a wedding lately. This also came up in a private reading I did the other day for someone who actually had just come back from a wedding. Okay, so the wedding card can be between two people. It can be that you just came from a wedding, or it can be the wedding of yourself. It can be the wedding of the higher and lower parts of yourself. I'm going to read to you. Wedding, okay? Could be a renewal of your vows. Could be reconnecting with someone from your past that you had a relationship with that now you're going to reconnect with them again. Could be a business situation. Could be a lot of different things. I'm going to read to you about wedding. This one came up again recently. I don't know if it came up in one of our readings or if it came up privately, but it's come up a few times lately. Marriage is the union of two souls joined in love, mutual respect, and commitment. It signifies a desire to deepen love over time. Your wedding day is a testament to your well-founded faith in love's power. Continually breathe life into that faith and love, dearest one. If you're in a relationship, really focus on enlivening that relationship. Do something fun with your partner. Do something different with your partner. Go someplace different with your partner. Maybe you go to Huntington Gardens for the day. I don't know why I said that. I don't know. Maybe you take the day off and you go to Santa Barbara, pretend like you're in Italy. Just do something different with your loved one to bring the energy back and have you remember how much you enjoy each other. You received this card because the topic of marriage is related to your question. There's either a wedding in your near future or the angels are suggesting a renewal of vows to keep romance alive in your present marriage. This card is surrounded with love and positive energy, so there's no need to worry about the message. Be open to love, be open to romance, and be open to possibilities and enjoy your wedding day. If you are single and not in a relationship with someone, keep your eye out. Somebody might be coming forward. And take the darn blindfold off and walk away from all the drama you've been dealing with so you can actually see the person when they show up, okay? All right, you'll receive a romantic or business proposal soon. Remember I said it's not necessarily about a wedding. It could be business or something like that. You're experiencing a mystical marriage between your inner male and female energies or your higher and lower self, all right? You may meet someone significant at a wedding you attend as a guest. If you're going to a wedding, keep your eyes open. Could be you meet a business partner. Could be you meet someone that's going to turn you on to something that you've been looking for. It doesn't have to be a romance. Discuss the topic of marriage with your boyfriend or girlfriend. You'll soon meet your future marital partner. Keep your eyes open, people. Stop being, dealing with that 20-pound bag of rocks on your back that you've been carrying around that you didn't even realize you were carrying with all that emotion. Just dump that crap. You'll meet someone, you'll soon meet your future marital partner. One of your friends or family members will marry soon. I think you're going to have to listen to this video again because it's rich with information. Very rich with information. Remember, always have a question in mind. Always have a question in mind. You'll get your answers if you have a question. If you don't have a question, it's just going to be a bunch of words. If you have a question, you're going to go, aha, I get it. All right, one more deck, and we're going to go into the guided meditation. This is a good reading. I mean, this is a good one tonight. It's going to be shorter, but it's a really good one. It's so dense with information. And we have two major arcana cards in the spread. That's always dense with information. A lot of info to unpack mentally and spiritually. All right, here we go. One cut and the top one. I will take the top one now, and it is this. All right, explore. Okay, explore. Start exploring options. Start exploring new ways to move forward in whatever you're trying to do. More water here, okay? Walking over a bridge, though. See that? Walking over the bridge of the emotion, walking over the bridge of the drama. And let's see. I'm going to read to you about it. Explore. This card asks you to experiment with your approach to the situation you are inquiring about. Your powerful indigo energy will work for you instead of against you if you shift your mood and energy. This card also asks you to be open-minded when thinking about your place in this world. If you feel guided to go to a certain direction in life, give it a try. And remember, there is nothing wrong with changing your mind or the course of your life. Opinions change as knowledge broadens. You may think a certain thing about a situation, about a person, about an environment. Let's say you're looking at a house. You may think, oh, from the outside, that house looks great. Yeah, that's the perfect house for me. That feels right. I walk in, it feels like familiar. You know, there's something about the house. I have a connection to the house. But the more knowledge you get about maybe the house and its history, the more information you get, you realize, this house is not for me. And it will be very clear for you. So the more information you get, the more knowledge you get, your opinions can change. You are allowed to change your opinions depending upon how things progress. You are allowed to change your opinions depending upon how you feel and what feels right to you and what feels good to you. Remember, bottom line is value yourself. If something isn't feeling good to you and you're having a kinesthetic body response, whether it's a pain in your neck, a pain in your back, just something I want to tell you. If you have pain on the left side of your body, it's about the past. If you have pain or something that happened recently, if you have pain on the right side of your body, it's about the future, okay? Now, I'll give you an example. Something was said recently to me, and it didn't feel right. It just was wrong. It just didn't feel right to me. And I had a kinesthetic reaction. I woke up the next morning and my right ear was bleeding from the inside. Okay, that's never happened before. My body was telling me that something about the future, moving into the future, something about what I just heard wasn't right for me. And my ear bled. It's like, you know, when you say my heart is bleeding for you, it's like, you know, my ear was bleeding, kind of like, hello, what you're hearing, what was just said to you, or what is being said to you doesn't feel right. Your body lets you know. You get a pain in your neck. I was talking to a musician friend of mine the other night. He has a really bad pain in his neck. And we didn't get into it because there was music and there was a lot of people around and everything. But I was thinking to myself, this is a past energy, left side, and something is going on in his life. It's a real pain in his neck that is not resolved or is not being resolved. So there you go. Use your body as a divining tool because it is. You know, if you've got digestive stuff going on, there's something you just can't stomach. There's something that you're just not able to incorporate, not digest. If you've got thyroid issues, there's something you're not saying, whether it's to yourself or someone else. So your body is a way to understand more and more deeply and more consciously what is going on in your life. And your body is a fabulous tool to guide you. It's like, lets you know where to go, lets you know what direction to go in. If you feel not right about something, it's probably not right for you. So keep that in mind. All right, let's keep an eye on the clock here. I'm going to go into the guided meditation right now. All right? We got a lot of information here, and it's pretty cool. A lot going on. I've talked really fast. I know I have. I can feel it. I'm going to slow down now. I really encourage you to listen to this again. This has been a fast, with me talking quickly, information-dense video. When you listen to it again, you're going to realize that. I want you to think about things on different levels, not just what you hear the words. Think about the metaphors, think about the meaning, think about your situation, think about the answers you want. Think about the guidance you're looking for. Think about the clarity that you've been asking for about a certain situation in your life. Maybe you are the one that has been not quite as conscious as you could be in an interaction with others. Think about your part. Think about your responsibility. Think about it. Oh my God. I can't believe this. Did you hear that chime? Oh my God, I have to share this with you. I almost feel like crying right now. That chime is a chime. I mean, this is so emotional for me. That chime is a chime. That is these are sun chimes, okay? They have a solar panel on them, and they're supposed to only chime when the sun shines on the panel. There's no sun right now. It's not light. The sun chimes, my chimes are not under a lamp. They're over there in the dark, okay? And when I said that, that chime went off. It's like, bam, that's an exclamation point. That's a message. Whatever I just said before that, I can't remember what it was. That chime was like an exclamation point and an underline and boldface type. It's like whatever that was very, very important. So I don't remember what it was, but whatever it was, that chime emphasized it. You know, when I had my office, often I had an office that had no windows. My last office was beautiful, like a cocoon. It was just really cozy and warm and fabulous. And I had sun chimes in there. No sunlight. The sun chimes were not under a lamp. And I'd be talking about something, or someone would be talking about something. Often they'd be talking about a loved one who had passed away. And they'd be saying, well, my mother said, or my husband said, or my girlfriend said, or my son said, or my grandmother said, something. And they'd say it, and then the chime would go, bang. People used to say my office was haunted. It wasn't haunted in a bad way. But even my house, I have visitations here. I mean, things happen in this house. And it doesn't freak me out or scare me. I just know that there are good energies in this house. So pay attention to what I said right before that chime went off, because whatever that was, which I can't remember, was important. I have a very good memory, but when I get into doing this mode here, I don't remember what I said. And when the video is over, I don't remember what I said either. When I listen back to it again, I go, oh, wow, I said that? So it's because I'm in a different space, you know. But in normal life, I have actually a very sharp memory, very good memory. All right, it's meditation time, people. Let me look at the clock. I'll let it go. Okay. All right, we're going to start the meditation right now. I like to know what time it is so that I can put it in the description. Wow, I feel like I've been on a roller coaster. So much information. Here comes Luna. Hi, Luna. You coming down for the meditation, honey? See? That's right. Okay, girl, we're going to do it. I'm telling you, life is magic. If you keep your eyes and ears open, it's beautiful and it's full of magic. Don't let the negativity or anything that I said about the way people treat you put you down or take you down. Keep your eyes open to the magic. It's everywhere. And it makes life so much fun. Take a breath now. We're going to go into a deeper level of being. Allow yourself to get into a comfortable position. I can feel my voice is getting lower too. Get into a comfortable position. Keep your back straight. I suggest you lie down. Know that you can change your position if you need to at any time. That will just be your body releasing the energy of the day or evening or whenever you listen. You can shift at any time. This is not about being still and being in pain. This is not Zen meditation. This is a whole different game, a whole different thing. Let's take some deep breaths. Breathing in and holding for a few moments and exhaling. I'll count us through it. Breathe in on 3. Hold for 4. Exhale for 5. In on 3. Hold 4. Exhale, 5. 3, 4, 5. I'm not going to speak now. Just do it yourself. Let's do it together. In. That's it. Now just allow yourself to breathe normally. Exhaling the cares and worries of the day. Exhaling any frustrations or worry about anything going on in your life. Knowing that answers will come, believing with every fiber of your being that answers will be coming. The more you go into states like this, the more the answers will be available to you, and they will be available quicker. Any sound that you become aware of that you recognize as an everyday normal sound, or a sound that is a part of this meditation, will let you go even deeper than the moment before. You may feel your eyes watering. You may feel your throat dry. You may feel the desire to swallow. All of that is fine. It's just letting you know that you're going into a trance state, a deeper level of being. Something your body has been craving, something your body has wanted you to take the time to do, and drifting deeper. Letting go now. Letting go and allowing yourself to go to whatever level is most appropriate for you. You don't have to think about where you're going. You don't have to wonder if it's appropriate for you. Trust and know that your mind knows where you need to go and how deep you need to go and what you need to accomplish in this guided meditation. Because you are creating more value for yourself now. You may have forgotten how valuable you are. You may have been around people who have treated you. Luna emphasizes this. You may have been around people and allowed people to talk to you in ways that devalue you. That's right, Luna. You may have been around people who devalue you or speak to you in disrespectful ways. It's time for you to remember the value. Don't let things slide. You can address them or not. That's up to you. But don't take them into the fiber of your being. Don't take them into your psyche and your spirit. It's about them. It's not about you. Remember the value that you have. I'm not talking about being an egomaniac. I'm talking about your innate God-given value that is your divine right, your divine birthright, and your gift this lifetime that you've been given from a higher source. It's time for you to overpower the animal part of you, and allow the higher self of you to rule more of your life. The wild, impulsive part, the primitive part that doesn't think, that just acts, reacts. Your job this lifetime is to learn how to manage that better. Your job this lifetime is to learn how to fine-tune your spiritual self and come from your highest. It's time for you to get up and walk away and cut through the crap that has been around you. It's time for you to get up and walk away and be aware that there may be some things that are hidden from you. If something feels weird, something doesn't feel right, leave the situation. Don't pretend you didn't see it. Don't pretend you didn't hear it. Don't allow it into the fiber of your being. Get up and walk. Drop that emotional baggage you've been carrying. When you do, you will feel so free. You will feel lighter than before, and you'll be very happy that you did that. There are various portals that are available to you to slip through, to get insight, and to have inspiration. Whenever you see the number 11, whether it's 111, 211, or most importantly, 1111, pay attention. Pay attention to what you're thinking about in that moment. Pay attention to what's going on in that moment. Pay attention to who you're with in that moment. It could be a karmic connection of something going on in that moment. It could be an opportunity for you to jump up to a different elevation, a different higher frequency. Again, focus on keeping yourself balanced. Again, focus on cutting through illusion, cutting through the crap, cutting through the monkey mind. Archangel Uriel is available to you at any time for answers. You can have answers available to you by simply asking, checking your body and seeing how your body feels. The answers will be there, and if they're not there, don't do anything until you get the answer. When you get the answer, it will be loud and clear. There is a union coming up, or a business proposal, or someone you may meet. Keep your eyes and ears open so you can recognize that connection when it happens, so you can recognize that person when they show up in your life, so you can recognize that business proposal, so you can recognize that opportunity, 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 opportunity. Explore your options. There are always options. Explore your options. Do not allow yourself to feel trapped. You are never trapped. If you feel trapped, it's an illusion. It's something that someone is spinning for you, a manipulation so that you feel trapped, but you are never, ever trapped. Trap is an illusion. You always have an out. Your answers are in your mind, your subconscious mind. Your task is to get to your subconscious mind so you can get to those answers. And going deeper. Each sound that you hear will take you deeper and deeper, allowing you to allow these words to sprout seeds in your subconscious mind to be reminded of later or when it's most appropriate. Anything that I've said that aligns with your belief system will resonate with you. Trust and know that to be true. waking up more and more consciously. You are seeing things more and more clearly every day. The magic is all around you. Welcome to the higher evolution of yourself. I honor you for taking this time for yourself. All aspects of your being appreciate it and are grateful that you've done this for yourself. Thank you for spending this time for me. Thank you for spending this time with me. Thank you for spending this time for you. I honor our time together. I send you many blessings. And until we meet again, namaste. Honoring the God part of you as you honor the God part of you.